My name is Tay, and we're live on O.G Phizow TV.
That's my name. Yeah. Watch me, music, Joey, corner, Sihle, corner, Bona, Bunny, Dollar, Paula, money, corner. Watch me, music, Joey.
This is Superstar. If you don't know me, you owe me. You are right on time. You are live on O.G Phizow TV, TV Amachita. My name is Superstar. If you don't know me, you owe me. I'm from New Brighton. I'm a marketing specialist, manager, and advocacy for SIFSA, which stands for Cultural, Creative, and Federation of South Africa. I'm also a marketing specialist and multimedia personality. I've been around in the game for like 10 years plus. I have the experience. I've worked in events. I've worked with brands of all kinds, like Iskolane, Bodyguard, energy drinks. I even hosted my own events at some point, even workshops. So, man, we're gonna do this more often in Gqeberha because we're all about the creative industry, creative sector. Baby is creative sector. So in creative sector, basically, I started joining when I was young. I didn't know actually, like I was in a big sector. I was a rapper, so I was like, at some point, nah, bro, I'm not a good rapper. Let me make sure I focus more on paper. So I started building a company I'm called Blackish Entertainment, which is operating in New Brighton. We're recording everything that has to do with the audio. That would be your voiceover, would be your music, would be even your beats of all kinds, even film scores. We basically operating in New Brighton, as I just said. And sinabantu that do different genres, you can come through as well if we have the talent, because it's all about the product at the end of the day. Friendship doesn't work to me. I'm that person that is more focused in creative sector. I even have another company called High Level. That's where I do marketing, promoting local brands, because I believe in local brands that they have value too, such as brands for Mnonopi. So they've like kind of like opened the doors for us, like local brands, to see, but okay, we have the value, just like Gucci and other brands. Man, I've worked with different human beings, and and the most ones for me that are exciting is the creatives. Like I love the industry. I've learned a lot, and I'm in Sihle mental as a human being, like that is living in South Africa, because working with the creatives, they can be creative enough to stress you. So you must be patient with the creative. And I also like manage abantu like abakwi-filimu, abadi-DJI, such as Olamza, or Side Almi that are performing, or J Rider, PSA. Man, I'm doing too much because I believe I'm one person that is multi-talented, and I'm not gonna waste any time on planet Earth. I'm gonna do what I believe I'm good at, which is managing, making sure, okay, abantu, they are out there. I'm all about basically giving like local brands market access, because it's a struggle, man, to crack the market. In reality, especially at Gqeberha. Gqeberha ivukile, guys. If you can check the work that has been done this year when it comes to e-organization, they are trying, man, on MPTC and other ones like MPTA, tourism industry. As much as they're not like really with us somehow, but they are doing their best. Judging from what I've seen this year, they are trying, and that we need to meet them halfway. As much as Bona, like on their side, they need to do more, because talent, it's there at Gqeberha. So in the lecture, I would say the lack of knowledge to the artists. And like this big organization, they need to be more visible to us, because we are here, man, with the talent. All we need is funds and assistance when it comes to marketing material. And I'm here, man, with OG Phizow TV, and we're gonna get back with EQ&A, because we have a couple of people, so I'm here to answer those questions. See you right now, gang. how G.Q Ambassadors started. So in 2023, I was with some other guys moving around. We were part of 30-something events. I was assisting when it comes to marketing. As I've said, that I'm a marketing specialist. So kwabanye I learned some tricks. Okay, this is how you host the event, and then I got workshops, film workshops. Double Tango to Gqeberha the Empire. They were the plugs. I believe I was the first guy with Oniki and Uli Roy that lived outside Gqeberha. We had acting agency for Gqeberha the Empire. So Dianza as a workshops. As I was doing those workshops, I realized I'm more like interested in corporate. I was like, okay, what can I do now just so that I can fit corporate well? So I was like, okay, let me host G.Q Ambassadors. So this is a story of G.Q Ambassadors, like how G.Q Ambassadors came. G.Q Ambassadors, like, it's a premium event that started in 2023. We hosted the event go June. It's happening every June. Every June. So G.Q Ambassadors is all about recharging, networking, and celebrating each G.Q Ambassadors milestones. Because at some point you need to celebrate us, and we don't have to always only celebrate those goals. So G.Q Ambassadors, then I was like, because of the purpose, which is recharging and networking and celebrating milestones, it was like, okay, the reason for us to recharge every 6 months is because of, then I noticed when our people New Year resolutions, they like to say, but Nyaka is going to be the best year for me. And then as Nyaka, but just within 3 weeks, even in a month, just within 3 weeks, and that's Sikoa. So I was like, okay, Sikoa a lot as blacks. I don't know about the other race. I don't want to tap into that because I don't know much about that. But getting Sikoa a lot just within 1 month, I was like, okay, every month let's recharge. I mean, every 6 months let's recharge. So that's yes, okay, within 365 days, yes, but okay, CSR recharge, Sabana Manda to continue. And man, I was like, okay, let me put all the brands that I have on my contact list in one space, because some people have been asking me, Superstar, how do you do this? How do you connect with so many people? Because even on my contact list on WhatsApp, I have more than 1,000 people. So I was like, okay, let me just put these people in one place. Abantu bazithathela, bazinetworkele kokwabo, who have milestones, okay, as Pumle G.Q Ambassadors, like people back collaborator. I've seen like the likes of who's this guy who Prince advertise on Convenient Magazine, Obongomnwana basebenza no Amandla Didiza, like there's a lot. Okay, TMZ bashuta video on the same event in Ndababhuka kuyo for G.Q Ambassadors, which is, it was a beautiful thing for me because of I didn't plan it. All I wanted was to see the guys forming collaborations, because partnerships and collaborations, they're the one things that can get a brand home out there. So for G.Q Ambassadors to be where it's all about making sure that I reach out to abantu. It's all about making sure that brands, they come together. Corporate needs with entertainment. If you can look at countries such as America, like, they are putting in the work because of buyers. Even here to this radio station, to this media platform, okay, I'm going to get this. Maybe I'm going to end up getting like a brand deal from McDonald's, because the audience may become McDonald's, listen to certain radio and watch maybe certain YouTube. So we need Gqeberha such platforms so that as we are putting in the work, there are brands and platforms that are going to assist when it comes to getting the word out there. Because I need them to sort of in creative sector. We need like a lot of other ideas. Like form partnership with urban tourism, because our music, man, and our merchandise, even now I'm rocked by Umili or Kanye. So now Guskarel on top kuseta. So it's all about that, man. G.Q Ambassadors, making sure about by network and building long-term relationships, because it doesn't work in the year once off. We need to build long-term relationships. We have seen that with Opa too. If you can really look at the articles, the good ones, you will find out with Theo and the old Olika, they've been friends with the DJ Sbu. But like we recent episodes, but okay, these guys maybe just knew about each other recently, and it's been a long time thing coming. Yeah, but so that's why Nama decided to come up with O.G Phizow, because I believe the channel like has an audience that I can talk to and listen to, even when it comes to Mtlamban criticize this episode, Yako Superstar, it was not the one, because I'm always open for criticism as an Kolisa. So it's all about that, man, making sure that we upgrade and we don't only like criticize, okay, guys. Please make sure criticism is proper. Double down. We're gonna be back again with O.G Phizow TV. Maybe you've asked yourself about how did I end up like with these contacts on my list. It's power of networking, man. Power of networking, man. It helps you to improve your game because you deal with different people about with high standards. So they will tell you now and then. For example, there was a time last year I was working with Muslims and Indians. Those guys that owns tuk-tuks, those guys taught me how to be professional and how to work under pressure because it was everyday thing. Boys, we're rocking with this new client. We don't rest, we get another one. So power of networking helps you to improve your level game, and it also helps you to be able to just reach out any given time of una indo, because it's hard, man. There are other kids out there currently that sending emails for like 2 months, 3 months without any reply. Yeah, bro. So I'm able now to just call whoever I'm doing. But bro, I have this thing I just sent you via email. Can you please check it out? And then that guy will just go to the email and search it and search my name on the email. Then they will find the thing. And then I advise you guys, again, on G.Q Ambassadors, one of our purposes is that you recharge network. So the importance of network for you is to make sure that you grow your audience, you grow your product, you get your word out there. Trust me, bro, you can do everything. Even in marketing, there's a thing about they don't realize. Marketing and EPR are not the same thing. Marketing is when you push your own thing. You want your product to be out there, people to talk about it, fine. And then PR is when people talk on your behalf about your work. So you need PR. So networking is important so that when you're not around, because at the end of the day, we all know that everyone can just lie at I've done this and that one. But if a band are not born saying anything about you or your company, then there's a problem. We can easily identify, because I've seen up at Gqeberha, like a lot of guys hosting events, you will find out a post about my event was dope, but there's no social proof that your event was nice. Bro, come on, where are the pictures? Where's the content? But you are telling us my event, like it was sold out, but there's no proof. Come on, dog. Let people talk. For example, for G.Q Ambassadors, for like a week, I believe we're the only event that trends for about 6 to 7 days without us posting anything. Every time when G.Q Ambassadors happens, we know we trend for like a week or so. So make sure in your network or wherever you are from. Now, here's what I do when I go to events. I make sure I come back with 3 to 5 contacts. That's my responsibility. That's how I end up with 1,000+ contacts. And of course, Zogoyika to move to certain tables. Event and abando. These guys like a big dog. So you go here to that table. But guess what, bro? Everyone's afraid of that thing. When I just be the bold one and do it. And it's easy to network, because every day we kind of networking. When you go to buy something with my friend, you go there and exchange some words. That's networking. When you approach a girlfriend, you are networking about, man, babes, just wanna have some good time with you. Yeah, charmer. So how about you take that thing we say as a personal and then we professionalize, or just to make life simple for one. You don't have to have a degree. There's no degree for networking. It's just something that we do on a daily basis, but we don't realize. Just like your brands, I would like to say about a brand is something that, bro, in simple way, we are all brands, but it also depends about where any brand even the market evaluation. There are brands like Rolls-Royce or Nike. Then there's a brand like Oscarel. Oscarel is a township brand at the moment. I don't know about their future, but now they're more like in township. And then there's Nike Global. Nike decided to be brave enough to go global. So it's all about that, man, respecting your brand and making sure you connect, because your connect can make you a superstar, just like superstar and O.G Phizow.
No one has any idea. It was like 2 billion. Content creation, 2 billion. That means there is a gap for each and every one of you guys. Being a content creator, it's not easy, but it can be easy for you because you're already taking pictures and uploading them on Instagram, Facebook, and other social media platforms. You're also taking videos, doing the same thing, uploading everywhere. But guess what? Ningayenza imali.
Looking at things at Gqeberha, especially economically, we have a problem of abantu that they don't want to spend imali on local brands, which is a problem. Not just like clothing, but the different like local brands. I'm talking your books, because I know a couple of guys that owns Incwadi. They've written Incwadi. I know a couple of people about the accountant and lawyers, and we have these trust issues. I believe somehow Nati, like the people that are behind scenario contribution to this problem, because it's not just one way thing. So as I'm thinking about it now on this podcast of O.G Phizow, I'm like, it's an issue that needs all of us in order for it to be resolved. There's this thing about when you are hosting event, they will say basawathenga amatikiti bakubonisa uthando online through those digital likes and comments and stuff. Don't take that thing personally. Don't take it too serious, because we all know that they won't show up, majority of them. And those who are going to show up, they're going to buy tickets like last moment at the door. Try by all means to cut that thing off at the door, because it's not ayoba. That thing's going to force them. Always makes a band late, but feel late. African time, we like to claim it as negative. We are so proud of African time, which is, if you can look at the history of the title African time, you're going to be disappointed about what are we proud of exactly. So we need to create a value chain whereby all the SMEs are going to come together. See as, okay, Uban is selling water, Uban is selling these backpacks, Uban is selling this what. So that, see as, okay, it's going to be a value chain. Already, it's happening in our society, but we don't want to learn that from our brothers, which is, my friend, because those guys, like, they've kind of like created their own value chain within our communities without even thinking about about that. And it's dangerous because, bro, we are here with these guys. These guys, they only came here with backpacks in South Africa, in our own country. And look what they've built. It cost in a yabo. I love them, by the way. It does a yabo. In Central Yabo, those guys have built they are very loaded when it comes to Mali. So we need to learn something from those guys. Those guys, like, if you can check logistics to transport the food that they are selling and other stuff that they are selling, they are using their own like transportation. They are not like using those American or European companies to transport. So we need to learn from those guys. Guys, we have the advantage, especially in the South Africans. We have advantage because there are places like ECOC, the ECDC that can assist. But of course, I'm not gonna shy away from one thing, which is truth. But those guys, like government officials or organizations, they're lazy. They're not doing the justice for us. But we need to pull up, because there's a lot of money to be made. Like, there's a huge gap up at Gqeberha for imali bamayenziwe as creatives. If you can look at the value of content creation in South Africa and look at the value of content creation in Gqeberha, there's a huge market for content creators. There's a huge market for SMEs to make imali ebonakalayo. But guys, we need each other. This thing is not about I've been around. Yes, I'm still learning even today. I never put a dot on learning. I attend workshops. As much as I've been in the game, young as I am, but I've been in the game. Trust me on that one. I've seen the worst and I've seen the best. But today, I learned that, bro, you need to work with people. You are nothing without a bandu. Yes, you kind of need imali, but bro, trust me, business through a bandu. Imali is just imali to open some doors, but there are doors you can't open. For example, I had this client. This client of mine paid me 5,000 to host the event for him. But I'm not saying book me for the event. I do those now and then. So this client, then 5,000. There was no vision. They had no title for the event. I'm like, okay, I need the dough. But as I'm sitting down, trying to create a vision. Okay, what I'm gonna do with this event of Yake. So like, hey, I got the imali is not everything. So guys, we need to have economical value to each other. Okay, man, shoot me for free. O.G Phizow, I'm a dog, man. Let's just rock. Let's shoot this commercial, bro. O.G Phizow has irresponsibilities. He needs to pay some bills, bro. Come on, at least cut a slack for the bro. Yes, as when I deep down, maybe to pay the bro. If ever wanted to go on you was Island and Agmos the same, you could be the same Landuka vision and then Uzam Batala Lamdu. But because you know Mars, but now because of was O.G Phizow, Uzabanala mentality, but yeah, in Jayamle, Umunja was at some point poison. And now, by the way, I came on this podcast, O.G Phizow, because I noticed, but there's a market that, as I've said earlier on, guys, be careful on how you move. Be very careful, even that economical value I'm talking about. It all starts on how you move. What do you want? Do you want to host an event, a stadium? Who do you know per stadium? What do you need to do? Don't only depend on emails, because somehow, about emails, bro, trust me, but 3 busy. Administration is no child's play. I have about 8 qualifications. One of them, administration. Bro, it's hard to deal with administration, but it's necessary if you want to survive for a long time in business. This thing of us trying to it's not working, because if you can look at it, we don't have a culture of anything beside the culture. Okay, there's secular, but we need one culture. We need one culture that is going to be proper and is going to be beneficial for all of us. Because if we can look at Ikapa, there's a culture, we know about how they move. We know about, okay, Joes, if you want this, you see, but there's already something that is happening. Tina, what are we known for at Gqeberha beside Indio Zimbi? What are we really known for? We need something that's going to represent all of us. So I beg you guys, reach out to Superstar or O.G Phizow, so that we can see about how we can move forward, because we need something as a squad. Because at the end of the day, we need to think about those who are coming after us. It was not about us cutting at the moment. We need to also watch Makaro on awards. Give the kids enough time and resources, and then you're gonna see what's gonna happen. Double Tango, number 1.
Molweni, I just got a package from Brand Mnonopi. Brand Mnonopi is local brand, African unique designs, beautiful fabrics. They sent me this cool, awesome shoe. What I love about the shoe, quite versatile. I can wear it to work. I can go out with it. It's very comfortable. You can go sort of like semi-formal with it. Very casual at the same time. So I love it, man. It's very comfortable. Genuine leather. Very, very, very comfortable. I love it. Makes me feel on top of the world.
If you want to reach out to me, my email is Vuyo Mpande, personal email, vuyompande2@gmail.com. And then if you want to reach out for Black Ish Entertainment, it's BIE_2 And then if you want to reach out with Zindo, okay, you can just text me on WhatsApp. I have a public number that everyone can just like give me a call, but please, I need you to keep it professional, because every day I receive more than 15 messages, so I can't keep up with, oh hi, how are you? Just get straight to the point. But of course, man, if you have never like have conversation with me before, the number is 084 27 71 660. I'll repeat it again, 084 27 71 660. That's my public number. And there's a lot, man, that I'm working on at the moment. Even Sanaye, the organization of organizations. That's what federation is. So we have a lot of projects that are coming, man, for our band, for the youth. We have even Indo SBZ workshop that are going to be mainly focused on content creation and script writing. Like, I'm trying to think all of them. NMMU with agreement with NMMU through MPTC programs. Like, there's a lot, man, I'm working on, even on tourism side. I'm trying to think of everything, but but I want to give a shout out to OG for inviting me to his platform. I've been wanting to come on here for some time. I've been seeing the guy making moves. You guys need to make sure you reach out to him as well, because the guy like is trying on his side his best. We need to make sure we take advantage of this. Esekhona umjile, we don't have to wait for him to go to eKapa again or Josie so that sikwazi ukuthi bayengowethu lo, because sinela mentality thina in G.Q umuntu ngisaphume siyamclaim aba ngubani ngowalapha thina ngathi akazoyanga ngoku, but xa lapha enza izinto ezi-proper, we don't support him. It's a problem that we need to deal with. And word of the day, actually no word of the day, word of the country and of the year is do what you gotta do to get what you don't have. It doesn't matter what you're gonna do, but do it anyway. No one is perfect. No one should be judging you, but whatever you do, make sure you don't break any law. Take advantage of technology. We love you at O.G Phizow TV and at Superstar Community. Double tango. See you next time when I see you. I hope to see you at the top. Peace.
Please subscribe!